This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Down at the 48-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Throwing is Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now Kamara. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the reason we broadcast. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Lutz on for the field goal. A 71-yard attempt.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is.
24.
Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
They go play action with Hurts. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
The ball carrier.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Gain of 14.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, Hill out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hill throwing once more.
48-yard line.
Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Thomas barreling ahead. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Play fake. Hill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Hurts picked off at the 25. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Out of the gun, Hill. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Hill. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now it's Hill. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. The 20. And that will be incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Oswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Takes it at the 7.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Terrell Edmonds. It's a big one now. It's a big one. The first down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and...
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Today's final score, Steelers 31,